This is a guided meditation to attune with the second chakra, which means to come into direct experience with its energies. The energy that we all feel of desire, of feeling, the energy of creative flow. This is the living intelligence of the element of water. The second chakra is often referred to as the center of desire. It is the center of our emotional life, our creative flow. It's a vortex of energy, as all centers are, but it's the vortex of energy within our energy system where aliveness begins to move, begins to feel, begins to want, and likewise begins to reach outward for what it wants. In this second chakra meditation, you attune directly to the water element and the inherently intelligent current of soul's most expressive energy. The second chakra carries the power to feel. This is the genuine connection with life as it moves around you and through you. Second chakra attunement is an attunement to flow, coming into a sincere relationship with the emotional and creative currents that are alive within you right now. And then allowing it all to move with greater freedom throughout the whole system. And so to begin, find a comfortable seated or reclining position, close your eyes, and take some relaxing breaths. And as you breathe, feel the weight of your body on the surface below you. This feeling that we call gravity is the direct visceral knowing that the earth, this vast, ancient and beautiful earth, is holding you and grounding you. And also take a moment to connect with your higher self or whatever greater or deeper intelligence or power that you relate to. And however you understand it, give an invitation that facilitates this practice for your greatest good and your highest alignment. The second chakra sits just below the navel, within the body, in front of the spine. It's in the gut. It's the very fluid, gravitational center of the body. It is the energy of desire, magnetism, and movement. It's desire in its most essential form. The desire here is not inherently in the form of grasping, that kind of desire, but it's the genuine wanting, the truth. It's simply the reaching for that which is wanted. It's the movement of being alive, right? This energy is the facet of you that feels and creates and reaches towards nourishment, enrichment, connection. We enter it with the element of water. And so in your mind's eye, see yourself sitting beside a body of moving water. It's a river or a wide flowing stream. Water that has somewhere to go. Water that is moving towards. Feel the water in the air around you as well, the subtle moisture, the coolness of it. And hear the sound of the water, the continuous flowing movement. Water is the essence or the essential element of the second chakra. And water is unlike the earth element in a very important way. It does not hold its shape. Water takes the shape of whatever contains it. And so working with water is largely about working with containers, which means boundaries. The water itself moves beyond any shape when it is no longer held. Water is also very patient and receiving, and yet can be overwhelming, and also subtly powerful, irresistible over time, carves canyons. But it also gently feeds seeds. It's the medium in which our life forms. The second chakra is your inherent and intimate connection with this energy, the intelligence of flow, of feeling, of the creative current that moves through all living things. So bring your awareness into your lower belly, the fluid center of the body, right where the second chakra sits. And in this sinking into the watery energy, your own watery energy, it can take some practice to tune into this chakra, because the second chakra is often very quiet, simply because it's learned to be quiet. But it is here. It is very patient, but it is also very alive. It's just waiting to be invited back into connection with the wholeness. So breathe with this orange light, this flow, any of these energies that you are drawn to. Breathe with them into your lower belly. Let the breath be an act of connection with this energy center. The second chakra is the intelligence of desire. Now, this word often gets reduced in modern spiritual language to reflect a negative trait, as in removing desire from your life. But this desire here means something other than what is pointed at as negative desire, which generally means the grasping of mind. We're not talking about the grasping of mind and the delusional training of cultural habits. Here, desire is more ancient than any culture. Desire means this ancient primordial energy of reaching towards. It's not craving or addiction or compulsion. It can turn into that. It can be habituated to express that way. But before all of that, it's just the genuine intelligence of the movement of soul towards what will fulfill. And so feeling this desire, this is information, this is orientation. It is the body-mind's way of knowing where to go, where to be, how to relate. The second chakra is where you feel, where emotions or energy motions arise as currents and waves, as movements, energetic movement. This is where creativity stirs as an impulse to become form. This center is essential, as they all are, for the whole system. The vitality that is generated in the root, the first chakra, this raw life force power of the first chakra, it rises up into the second chakra where it is formed. It moves in the waves and the currents and the shapes of the second chakra, gives it color and tone and direction, gives it polarity. It shapes energy into feeling intelligence, and feeling becomes that creative expression, that reaching towards to shape life. Sense into the quality of this current in you now, however you find it. Is there a sense of flowing feeling and creativity, the emotional aliveness of moving and living? Or is there a sense of congestion or flatness, withholding, being blocked, quality of water gone stagnant? Feel into simply what is. Become aware again of the water, the river or stream beside you as it is flowing on, this water that has somewhere to go. Notice that the water does not interpret its own current. It doesn't describe itself. It doesn't ask whether it is flowing correctly or not. It simply moves with what it is given, the terrain, the weather, the season, the circumstance. The second chakra is the same. Its intelligence is the intelligence of water. It is responsive, adaptive, finding the available path. When the center is attuned, it isn't forcing things, though it can be very powerful once its energy has built up the flow. What it does is it flows towards what genuinely calls it, and it finds the path that is available. And as it does that, it becomes more and more a force of its own flow. So bring your awareness to your belly again. You may see or feel the orange frequency here, the fullness, the warmth, the flexibility, the receptivity, the permeability. And with the breath, let the lower body soften, let it release. Let the second chakra breathe. This is attunement. It is presence without agenda. It's an attention that invites without a demand. Let the second chakra breathe. Breathe with the second chakra. Water, of course, has a profound memory to it, and so does the second chakra, but as such it often forgets as well. The main thing that this chakra forgets, that we forget about our own energy that resides in this second chakra, is that this energy here is not merely personal. So we mistake it as such. We experience it as such. It feels that way. This chakra, though, is the soul's expression of creative power that is present in all of life. And so it is very permeable to the energies that flow between us. So as you create, as you feel deeply, as you desire genuinely from this center, you are not simply doing something yourself with your own energy. You're not even simply doing something that is human and just a human energy. You are participating in the ancient, ongoing act of creation. Same energy that moves rivers downward towards the sea, that turns the seasons from one to another. Same energy that ripens the fruit and blossoms the flowers. That energy moves through the second chakra. This is why the second chakra often is experienced or thought of as being a very complicated center, because it can be filled with the energy of other. It is certainly one of the most misunderstood. It's very susceptible to being shaped by what has come before, by what was allowed and what wasn't allowed, by all the boundaries and the misunderstandings of energy and interaction that have come before. The chakra gets shaped in those ways. And as such, it begins to build these biases that we see expressed in lots of cultures. Desire becomes suspicious. Feeling becomes dangerous. Of course, pleasure becomes shameful. And in many ways, such as these, the flowing life force, the watery element within us, it learns to slow down, eventually becoming still, not in a beautiful, meditative sense, but in a withheld sense. It gets hidden beneath the surface. Though it appears calm on the surface, it's really frozen, becomes stagnant. But it is still there. Feel the river beside you, continuing to flow, always flowing, life always flowing onward. Bring your awareness into the second chakra again, the belly. Feel it as it is, whatever its current energy, moving freely or carrying some quality of resistance or limitation. Simply feel it. Even if what you feel is, I can't feel anything. That counts. That is the beginning. This is the soul's seat of feeling and often of paradox. It is the seat of desire, the seat of creative, felt dreaming that wants to take form in the world. Invite awareness of it, whatever you find there, into your attention, to be felt, to be seen, to be known. The water element teaches through its nature. What was allowed to flow will find its way. What is given space will move, and the current, the power of the flow, will then grow. Breathe with this invitation of energy into your awareness. Now begin to take some deeper, restorative, rejuvenating breaths. Breathing the flow, the creative aliveness, the freedom and remembrance of all of this, and the expanded capacity to feel deeply. Breathing it all into your body. Into your energy. Into the whole of your life. As you begin to return to the everyday world, set the intention that you will invite more of this flow. Invite this genuine feeling, this simple and sincere desire, awareness of it, this connection with the creative. The emotional current that is always moving around and through you. And when you are ready, open your eyes and return to the space that you are in.